Thursday Thrift Flips is an open invite hosted by Tammy at the Rusted Willow and Elizabeth at Southern Gmore Gals. Tammy, the Rusted Willow, loves thrifting and flipping. She finds vintage as well as other unusual items that she can flip. Her work is amazing. The Southern Gmore Gals enjoys making budget-friendly DIYs and thrift flips. She makes various DIYs that are shabby chic and simple. Check out their link below and be sure to subscribe to their channel. Also, there are some great creators that are in the playlist linked below. Make sure you watch what they create and subscribe to their channels. And thanks for the invitation to join. My first thrift flip is a mid-century tray. I purchased a tray at the Urban Garage Market. It was in the back of the store where you can look at what is potentially going to be flipped. I saw the tray and asked if it was for sale and how much does it cost. They said yes, how much do you want to pay for it? Because price was not on the tray. I said I would give them $5. They said, okay, we accept the price. However, recently I saw the similar tray at Ollie's for $10, so I think I did okay. What is mid-century modern style? Well, mid-century modern style is a term that refers to furnishings of the mid-20th century. The design was simple, functional, wooden pieces made from teak and curved designs. And mid-century modern design evolved in response to the post-war environment. And in fact, the famous Ames chair is a hallmark of this look. Color was bold as to stand out, and items were mostly wood and geometric patterns and designs. Therefore, this tray evolved, focusing on the geometric pattern. So watch the process of this flip. The supplies needed for this thrift flip include one wooden tray, that was $5, faux leather ribbon, I already had that at home and I used 7 inches and cut that in half for each of the handles. So I figured out it was approximately 6 cents. Stickers from Crafter's Square, there were 14 in the package and I only used 4 and at $1.25, somewhere around 32 cents. And I used 3 wall tiles that I got from Target Dollar Spot. The package was $5 and I only used 3 sheets, so approximately the cost of $1.50. Some reptile glue, some Craft Smart multi-surface satin black acrylic paint, some folk art home decor chalk paint in white. So let's get started. The tray was raw wood and thought it needed some type of updating. Therefore, I started out by painting the entire tray, both front and back, black. It was looking good, but needed something in the middle to make it stand out. So I thought about stenciling, but I nixed that idea. Putting a decal in the middle? Nope. However, I remembered I had some wall tiles that I thought were black and white, but in essence, they had a black design on the white paper it came with. I removed the tile and realized that I needed to paint the inside of the tray white. I retrieved my chalk paint from my stash and I painted the middle of the tray white and then I let it dry. It did not need to be perfect because the tiles would cover some of the imperfections. Now, these tiles were basically, even though they looked real in the picture, they were just kind of stick-on tiles. When I started putting the tiles on, it made a big difference. It changed the entire look of the tray and gave it a mid-century vibe. I felt it still was a bit plain, therefore, I took 2 pieces of faux white leather ribbon and put 1 piece on each side of both handles. Now it was starting to come together. Something was needed on the longest sides of the tray, and dollar stickers came to the rescue. I sprayed the 4 corner stickers, matte white and let them dry. And I put 2 corner stickers on each side of the tray. I styled it with a candle, a vase of flowers, and tea. What a difference a flip makes. A high-end look for approximately $6.50. The next item is a 26.5-inch candlestick, and it was free. A friend was having an estate sale and told me I could pick up what I wanted. Well, I must say there were so many items that I was overwhelmed, but I managed to pick out a few pieces. You can see what it looked like previously, and it was, as they say, a hot mess. Therefore, I proceeded to upgrade and flip the piece. The supplies needed include black craft smart multi-surface satin acrylic paint, a tall candlestick, gold rub and buff, a candle, and a glass candle holder. Now, this candlestick was very heavy and made from ceramic. The owner had it many years and no longer wanted it. So I took it, I cleaned it up, and painted it black from top to bottom. I only used 1 coat of satin black craft multi-surface acrylic paint on it, and after it was dry, all I had to do was touch up where I needed to. And I put some rub and buff around the top and called it a day. I had some eucalyptus available and made a ring wreath to fit around the top. And I think this was a drinking glass or maybe a candle holder. I'm not sure which, but it was from Dollar Tree. It was $1. I fit it into the rim of the candle holder and it fit. So this was an easy flip, and it looks nice and can be styled for any season, which you will see in the future. The last item is a picture frame. I went to Harbor County Mission, where they have free Fridays. Everything outside is free. This is a great place for a thrift flipper. I just could not take everything that I wanted, so I took this frame to flip. The supplies include some white matte Krylon spray paint, 1 free frame, some rub and buff, white chalk paint, a vintage rose printout, 1 piece of cardstock paper in white, and some reptile adhesive. This flip DIY is more of a vintage or shabby chic feel because of the oval opening. Some picture frames can be made modern or farmhouse, and others just do not have the bones to be any different but vintage or shabby chic. The first thing you need to do is to clean your frame. Take the glass and backing off and take the frame outside to spray. And I wear a mask to make sure that I stay healthy. Once it is dry, it is time to bring it up to speed. Rub and buff was used around the oval part to add a little something to brighten the frame. Once that was accomplished, I put the pieces back. I cut a piece of white cardstock paper and traced around the glass so that I'd have a perfect fit. After cutting it out, I began cutting around a rose that I printed off from the internet and put it in the middle of the oval opening. I took some reptile adhesive to put on the back of the rose, and it was adhered to the white cardstock. Now it is completed and styled and perfect for a vintage home. Now, how much did it cost? Nothing. I already had the supplies and the frame was free. Now I may go back later and age the paper maybe with some coffee so that it will look even more old. And So, if you have liked what you've seen, please subscribe to my channel for a variety of projects. So if you see something you want me to make, just let me know. You can also like, save, and comment. I appreciate all subscribers who have joined the Z9 Design family. And remember, kindness is the most important force in nature. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.